Alright, so I just saw the show called Welcome to Eden. It's about 8 episodes. They're about 40 minutes apiece. So let's get to the first episode. Starts off with this chick named Zoe. She's got a best friend named Judith. She gets a call from the scam likely number or whatever like that. But she tells her name is Eden. Shows people partying, celebrating and all this shit that she put in a video. The thing is, what we see in the background is like somebody with a computer and they have like all these other stuff going on. They're basically trying to invite like 100 people to this island. The thing is, they already know which 100 people they're trying to invite there. And they was digging up people's background information. It was like, the fuck? Specifically ran by this lady. They haven't said her name yet, but she likes to wear all blue. So then Zoa and Judith gotta go to this spot. They end up meeting this guy named Aldo, but they don't know where the fuck to go until this drone comes out of nowhere and gives them direction. They go to the stairs of this random room. This guy comes to this door. He's just like, Eden? And then he just lets them through. Now, there's a bunch of other people in this room. They're just chilling like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Then all of a sudden, this big-ass van comes out of nowhere, starts playing party music, and then they get everybody on, and they're ready to go to Eden. How the fuck that van got up the steps, I have no idea. But anyway, they on the party bus and ends up taking them over to this beach where they gotta get on the boat. But they gotta pass through inspection and metal detectors first. And they tell them, no phones. Red flag. So one of the people in line is this girl named Africa. She's like some pop singer and she's got like 1 million YouTube followers or something. She's got this dress on with these big ass boots. She tries hard getting her phone in, but they're like, no exceptions. Let's go. What they didn't know was she had another phone in her boots. So Zoa's all clear and good and gravy, but Judith is not. Because apparently you can't have friends coming with you or something like that. But Zoa's like, look, if Judith ain't going, I ain't going. One of the security guys gets a call from the higher ups and he lets them both through. Everybody's on the boat partying and shit. Then the boat finally gets to the island of Eden. They got this booth set up. They got this DJ thing jumping off. They got like chairs. And it's basically like some party hardy shit. So later on, Zoe and Judith get some people to hook up with. They getting their drinks. They getting on and popping. They dancing. You know what I'm saying? Then we see a hologram of the lady that wears blue. So the reason she brought all these people here because she wants them to try this new product called Blue Eden. It's a drink made exclusively for the 100 people they got to the island. Everybody gets to drink. It has some weird side effects and people see shit differently. This one dude by the name of Choppin', he's on the beach. He's like, man, I ain't messing with this shit. He's not really a party animal or whatever like that. Then they get this backflash to where his father wanted him to do something. His father ended up slapping the shit out of him. They ain't really delve into that story. But after all that, he does end up taking a sip of the Blue Eden anyway. So we're just like, okay. Zoa's spazzing off of this shit. She's just like walking around all over the place. Don't know where the fuck she's going. Her goofy ass about to walk off the edge of a damn cliff. Some black guy ends up saving her life. Meanwhile, this other dude has like crates with the bartenders and whatnot. He's supposed to be passing out these Blue Eden stuffs, but he ain't trying to do it. He ends up getting in his back room, and 2 other bartenders get in his face like, yo, what's good? He's like, I ain't passing this stuff out. I'll die before I pass it out. Man's like, all right, we gonna oblige you with that shit. Starts whipping his ass. But right as he's about to drown him, Judith comes out of nowhere and sees everything going on like, oh shit. She's like, nah, I ain't seen nothing. I stumbled in the wrong place. Carry on. The dude ended up escaping while that was going on. So Judith after that runs into the dude she was kissing and whatnot. They end up making out with another chick that comes over there out the blue and they all just make it out and shit. Then we go back to the lady in blue that's like with her husband, I guess, or boyfriend or whoever he is. Now the 100 people, only 5 of them are supposed to be useful to them. And the 5 people they listed was Zoa, Africa, and these 3 other dudes. So the next morning, Zoa wakes up. She realizes she's on top of a fucking cliff. She's like, what the hell is this? She gets down off the cliff. It's deserted. She don't see nobody. We're like, where the fuck did all these people go? Africa ends up being by a container. 2 other guys end up popping out. And they find Choppin', who was still sitting on the beach the entire time. Those 5 end up getting together trying to figure out what the heck is going on. All of a sudden, a drone comes out of nowhere. They're like, oh, we gotta follow a drone again. So the drone ends up taking them to this building, this area, whatever like that. And in the middle of the crowd is the blue-haired lady and everybody else just standing around. Apparently, all the people that were security, DJs, bartenders, all that stuff, they all work for her. And then she tells them, welcome to Eden. Last thing we see is Judith is still running around. So we're like, oh snap, where is she going at? And then she gets snatched up and that's the end of the episode. I'm like, so now I'm thinking to myself, where the fuck did all the rest of the people go? Is this some slave labor, some torture shit? Like, did they just murk these niggas? Like, what the fuck happened? Well, like I said, I'll watch the other 7 episodes and find out. Welcome to Eden on Netflix.